What's up, everybody? In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you the answer to the number one question that us realtors get asked, and that is the almighty, Maria, when is it a good time to buy? Or, Maria, should I wait for the market to crash? Stay tuned. This will be a quick video to give you an idea and guide you and hopefully answer that question for you. Now let's dive in. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria Somarriba and I am a realtor in the beautiful sunny South Florida. Now, in today's video, as I mentioned just a minute ago, we're going to be talking about when is it a good time to buy. So in real estate, we have two major seasons, which is going to be what we call moving season, which is from April till about September, October. There are pros and cons to buying in moving season as well as in our off season, which is between November till about March. So let's talk first about moving season. Moving season is I would recommend for people who are more of a picky buyer. And why do I say that? Because in moving season, we're gonna have much more inventory. People have a tendency to list properties. People move a lot in the summer because school is out and for obvious reasons. And so if you're a buyer that knows that you're looking for a specific property in specific neighborhood, and it's gotta be, you know, maybe that unicorn, which I hate to break to you, there is no perfect property, but you're more of a picky buyer, I would say wait for moving season. Now, the con of that is that you're gonna have a lot more competition. There's gonna be a lot more people putting offers in. And so these sellers are gonna have more options to choose from, which may mean that you can pay slightly more for the property. You also have to be really ready to make an offer, okay? There's no time wasted in the summer. Now, let's talk about our off season. Off season is more in the winter time. Sellers are less prone to putting their houses in the market, and people don't like to move. Let's face it, they're on vacation, you know, you have the holidays, it's cold, you know, a lot of people just kind of put that in the back burner. But if you are willing to move in the winter time, the good thing about that is that you may get a better deal, because sellers that put their properties in the market in the winter season are usually pretty motivated and they need to move that property no matter what. So that's going to be a good thing for you if you were more of a practical buyer. And you know, like for instance, me, when I bought my property, I knew that I needed a house with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. I had a certain budget and I knew I needed it in a certain area because of my daughter's school. And I found a property, it fit, I went for it. It wasn't the first property, but I also knew I wasn't gonna be living in my house forever. So if you're that kind of buyer, then go for it. That's probably gonna be when you find your best deal. Those are the two pros and cons. Off season, you're gonna get a better deal, less inventory. Moving season, more inventory, more competition. You gotta move quick, and you may end up paying a little more for your property if you really want it. Now, let me dive right into the big question that we all get asked, and that is the market gonna crash? Guys, we don't have a crystal ball. We don't know. I don't think any realtor out there really knows. As a matter of fact, there are economists who have spent years and still to this day spend every single day trying to figure this out. We don't know if the market is gonna crash or when it's gonna crash. So my advice is, if you're an investor, I think you know that in every single season and economy, there are good deals out there. And I think you know that it's all about the return on your investment, and you know that you make the money in the purchase. You know, I've had investors who have come to me. As a matter of fact, the other day, one lady came and said, I wish I would have bought 5 years ago, but I've been waiting for the market to crash. This lady could have already made money if she would have bought 5 years ago. So guys, it's just about finding the right deal, obviously working with the right realtor, knocking on the right doors. If you're an investor and you're experienced, I think you know the answer to that. And if you're a buyer looking for your first home, guys, you shouldn't be buying a property with the intention of making money on it right away. Because if this is your primary home where you're gonna be living with your family, I think the most important thing should be that you're gonna find a house that's gonna fit your family, that's gonna be at the budget that you need, okay? I never recommend any of my buyers to go at their top budget. Why? Because we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. And you wanna be able to know that even if the market does crash tomorrow, you're still able to live in your home. And since you're not gonna move out right away, it doesn't matter, guys. So I think the key is that you have your priorities straight in terms of what your intention is with the property, and keep in mind that nobody really knows when this market is going to crash, okay? So if you're going to buy, like I said, if you're going to buy for as your primary home, be prepared to be there at least 5 to 7 years. If the market crashes, what are you going to do? And if it doesn't, then you've made some money on paper, right? So there's only a win situation to that, in the sense that, think about it. What if the market doesn't crash tomorrow and you spend 5 years paying rent still because you were waiting for the market to crash? That doesn't make any sense. So if you're looking to buy for your primary home, just focus on your budget, focus on the needs. Remember, there's no unicorn house out there. I hate to tell you, I wish I could. I could probably find you a house that fits all of your needs, that's in the neighborhood that you want, but there's always gonna be something, right? And as an investor, you guys know the deal. And if you're a new investor, guys, keep in mind that the most important thing is to find a property that you can make some money at the end of the month and that you plan on keeping for a long time. So guys, with that said, this was a quick video. I have a very, very busy day today, but I hope that it was useful information. I hope that it cleared a few of your questions out. And if you have any more questions, feel free to comment below. If you enjoyed this video and you made it till the end, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and comment below, as I will continue to post useful information like this on a weekly basis. And with that, I'd like to leave you with the question of the day, and that would be, what would be the perfect home for you at this moment? Guys, I'll see you in the next video. My contact information is listed below. Again, if you know of anyone who's looking to buy or sell or invest anything in Miami-Dade, Broward County, I'm your girl. Talk to you soon. See you next week.